Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Ayana McCoy. I am an indie author and I write romance and fantasy. So let's get started on what this video is for this week. So today's video, I will be taking you with me as I work on my book, Force of Nature. I will pop up the cover right here. That is my witchy book that I would like to release in October for Halloween this year, 2026. And I figured I would tell you guys how I work on a book and my methods since, I just figured it would be fun, especially since this is a standalone. So yeah, I'm just doing the intro now, but later I will be showing you guys what my outline looks like. I'll talk all about how I outline, and then I will show you guys the draft that I'm currently working on, and I will tell you guys more info on what my plans and things and process and all that is for writing a book. And yeah, I'll tell you a few things about Force of Nature as a book too, and not too much though, because I do have a video where I will tell you everything you need to know about Force of Nature. So you can look forward to that in February. But yeah, so I will see you guys in a bit when I am getting to work on this book. So guys, today I have done a little bit of outlining last night. So I'm going to talk about how I do my outlines. I have my laptop with me. So I've said this before in a video a long time ago. It was probably 2 years ago, back in 2024. But when I do an outline, it is very messy. Not a lot of crazy things going on there with the outline. What I usually do is go on my notes app. My notes app is like my holy grail. Go on my notes app, I title it, my note, what happens in book title. So for Force of Nature is what happens in Force of Nature. And so I format how many chapters I want to have in it, and then I just go chapter by chapter. So chapter 1, I just write everything that I want to happen in chapter 1 in the shortest way possible, in a way that I can still get all the character arcs and feelings and things like that. Things that I just need to, that will help me draft when I get to the drafting part. And I just do that for all the chapters. For Force of Nature, there is 30 chapters. It might be subject to change because I have not finished the outline all the way yet. I usually don't finish the outline while I'm drafting. I usually just try to do 10 chapters at a time, depending on how long the book is. But yeah, I am doing that outline and I am drafting. Right now, I am about to start working on chapter 2, but I already wrote chapter 1 and I'm going to write chapter 2. I will be doing that tomorrow, so I will vlog me writing chapter 2, and I will definitely talk more about what I do and what's going on with that. But I am really excited about this book, and it is my first fantasy. Like I said, I don't think I have to change my outline too much for this fantasy, since it's like urban fantasy. It's in the real world, so I don't have to do any world building. But for other fantasy stories that I have ideas for, I will have to do world building. So I will be changing how I do outlines for those. But this video is about Force of Nature. So I could kind of tell you guys what Force of Nature is about. I've done that in multiple videos last year, but technically we follow Evangeline as the main character. She is a senior in high school. She's always been like an outcast, but she has a crush on one of the most popular girls in that school, and she wants to win her crush over. But to add on to that, she finds out that she's from a line of witches, and she has these powers that she has to learn to adapt to and learn how to use, that she never knew of until now for her 17th birthday. And the book is sapphic, so that's great too. But yeah, that's Force of Nature. I will be bringing you guys with me to write chapter 2 and I will talk about some things in chapter 2, give you little snippets. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll give you little snippets. But I will see you guys later. I will not be doing it today because I have to work, but I will see you guys later, and we can talk about writing chapter 2 and then my writing process, because now you know my outline process. Hi guys, sorry I look like this, but this is usually what I look like when I'm drafting a novel. But we are going on to the part where I write chapter 2 of Force of Nature. Ooh, you can't see my screen. I have the outline right next to my draft, and I'm just gonna get on to writing. But yeah, what I do when I write is just find something to play in the background, because it's hard for me to focus. It can't be anything too crazy, but it's really hard for me to focus if it's too quiet. And I want to be able to just go and write and all that. It's honestly, my writing process is not that crazy. Once I get to actually writing, the outline is like the biggest thing, because I just literally can't write unless I outlined that chapter before. So that is what I do. I think what I'm gonna do is write this chapter, and then we're gonna talk about it. I don't really know what's going on with this video. I just figured I would bring you guys in to what it's like to write a novel, and then this is my first fantasy novel, so I figured I would just make this video. But I'm gonna write, and I'm gonna get back to you guys when I'm done with the first chapter.
Okay, so I sat there and started writing chapter 2. So pretty much what was happening in chapter 2 is my main character, Evangeline, discovering her powers, 'cause she already met her, had her little meet cute with the love interest in the book in chapter 1. So she is now learning that she has magical witch powers. And yeah, that's pretty much what's happening in chapter 2. There's a few more character introductions and like world intros and stuff writing in there. But yeah, I just pretty much sit here and write. I'm having a hard time writing because of my nails, like I said earlier, but they will be different by the next time you see me. But yeah.
Okay, I have finished chapter 2. I'm excited that chapter 2 is almost as hard as writing chapter 1. Chapter 1 is a little bit easier because I'm just trying to make sure that I get people into the story while introducing characters, which sounds hard, but you kind of still have to do it in chapter 2, because chapter 2, it starts to die off a little bit. And then it's like, but you don't want them to be bored, so you got to keep having them interested. And that is hard. So, but I made it through. I'm going to start working on chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm projected to at least have 30 chapters. I'm not sure. We're just going to see what happens, because, again, I did not finish my outline yet. But I will be finishing that soon. Yeah, that is pretty much my whole writing process. I showed you guys my outline, talked about my writing, and told you a little bit about Force of Nature, my upcoming urban fantasy novel. I'm really excited about it, guys. I cannot wait till October this year. Well, I can wait because I hate winter and I really want it to be summertime. But I just can't wait for this book to be in you guys' hands. Also, if you're going to the Midwest Bookish Fest this year, I will have those little booklets, those little sneak peeks into the first chapter of Force of Nature. I will have that. But I'm really excited because I think the covers are really cool. I will definitely be vlogging proof copies, covers with you guys, so you can look forward to that. And yeah. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something in this video, because honestly, I have no idea what I was doing here. I just wanted to show you guys how I've been working on Force of Nature this January, because I did say that I'll be writing this book in January, so that's what I'm doing. But I hope you guys learned something about at least how I write and how I outline, and if that helps you, because I know there's like a pantser, planner, I forgot the other word for people who just write and don't plan anything. I'm like in between there, pantser, something. But I'm like the in-between where I have to plan a little bit, but not too much, because then it'll get overwhelming for me. So it's a lot, but I love writing and telling these stories and making these books and having fun with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you liked this video, press that like button. And if you want to see more videos of me writing books, telling stories, reading vlogs, all that good stuff, subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So I would love it if you guys help me with that. Yeah, I'm trying to improve on my video filming and all that. So let me know what I can improve on if you think of anything also. And I will see you guys in my next video next week. Bye.